honestly a little lost. We still can't figure.
And they have a few thousand followers on YouTube, and they have interviewed both us numerous times and Stephanie. So take it away, Hanging with the Web. I know you guys are actually there. What? Am I lying?
Hello.
Yay, you are there.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Stephanie. We love you.
Guys. Go be inspirational. I'm going to shut up. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am Sage Ia.
And I'm Dina.
And we are co-producers of the Hangin' With Web show. Thank you guys so much for asking us to speak today. Stephanie also inspires us, as well as Winona and Jade. It's amazing what you guys have put together. And not just the conference, but with all of your writing and poetry, and then you go to school on top of it, and then you have your TV show. So it's just wonderful to be inspired by you women as well.
Oh, thank you. Like, thank you for mentioning the TV show. No one ever does that.
Well, I know that it's very close to you. So, but we're the Hangin' With Web show, and our host Garrett is currently off camera. And we've been going at this for about 3 years. It came up. Dina and I also helped Garrett, who is an author in his own right, and he had noticed that something missing was a lot of the independent authors. They actually don't get their chance to get the word out about what they do, and we felt that that was a hole that needed to be filled, and so the show was born. And we had never done anything like that. We started with our iPhone, and then it just grew. So many people wanted to be a part of that and to share their stories. And so we learned. Dina and I had never, gone to photography classes or videography classes, and we just thought, well, you know what? We can do this. We are smart women. We can figure it out. And with the help of YouTube and manuals and our equipment, and we learned how to do it, and it is so much fun. And it is incredibly inspiring. We talk to people all over. We talk to artists and authors and filmmakers and comic creators. And it's just amazing to hear the stories that everybody tells all the time.
Who's the coolest people you guys have interviewed?
Say that again?
Who's the coolest people you guys have interviewed?
You.
No. You just interviewed someone who's like on Star Trek or something. I'm not that cool.
Yes, we actually we added a radio segment to the Hangin' With Web show, and we just recently talked to Tim Russ, who starred. Most people know him as Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager. However, he has done so many things and continues to do a lot of things because he does music and he performs in California on stage. And he's in a lot of independent projects that are coming up. So it's really amazing. We're at one of our Ren fairs, and we talked to a young woman who created her own personality, and she swallowed a sword for us on camera. So that was very cool. But she created that art on her own, and to hear how she began and where she is now, those are the kind of inspiring stories that we want to be able to share.
Don't forget the juggler that juggled in front of Garrett's face. That was fun.
Yes, we had met a juggler, and him and his dad did a juggling show, and they created their own knives, and he showed us how sharp they were, and then had Garrett get down on the floor and juggle over top of him so he could have a bird's eye view of what that looks like. So it's just an amazing eclectic group of folks that we get to talk to all the time.
Okay. My next question is for Dina, because I know you handle all the money that goes on over there. Well, not really all the money. You make sure that everything stays on budget. So how important is it to remember with all our creative information today, how important is it for the budget?
Well, you can't really do a show without having a budget to start with. Just trying to, sometimes it's a struggle and sometimes it's fun. But when you're in charge of marketing and you get to create, your own merchandise or things to sell, or just trying to talk to people with, helping with advertising and just staying on budget is, it could be challenging, but it's fun to tell Garrett no every once in a while, especially when he wants to buy a drone and I keep telling him no.
Okay, officially a drone is cool.
I really, really want a drone. I really want a drone.
And the voice from behind the camera, I really want a drone. It sounds really scary, by the way, Mr. Garrett. So, do you think you're going to get that drone?
I don't believe so. She keeps saying no. Even now on camera, she's shaking her head.
Oh, sorry. Maybe next year. Quick question. Where do
If
you...
he's good.
Hmm?
I said if he's good.
Okay, so
Stay on budget.
Christmas of next year. Where do you find most of your interviewees?
Depending upon where we are, we'll schedule to go to a conference or a convention. I do put the word out ahead of time. We're great on social media. You'll know right where we're going. And I see if there's a lot of interest. And then also on the day of, I run the floor. And Dina will say, hey, what about so-and-so? That looks like an awesome person to talk to. And I'll just go around and grab people in and tell them who I am and that we want to share their story and what they create. They have about 10 to 12 minutes to come talk on camera. And almost always it's a yes.
So, was that my name? Oh, for a second I thought I saw my name and I was like, ooh, let me stand aside. But anyway, my next question is, how can authors get in touch with you guys to be interviewed on your YouTube show? And do you only take live in studio ones or festival ones?
That's an excellent question. We do Skype interviews for folks who are far away. So if we're not at a conference near you, you can still be on the show and talk about what you create. You can reach us at hanginwithshow@gmail.com. There is no G on hangin'. It's HANGIN with show@gmail.com. And you can find us online. We are always checking Facebook. So if you find Hangin' with Web Show on Facebook, you can always shoot us a message and we'll set up a time. We'll work with your schedule and we can talk with you on Skype. And if we're there in your town, we'd definitely love to be able to do it in person in the chair. And sometimes we do both.
And sometimes we do in-house interviews. So if you can't go to a convention that we're at and you're in the local area, we will set up we do have our studio at house. So we can do interviews here too.
Deanna, I just want to say, it's just so nice to finally hear your voice. I really enjoy
Thank
it.
you.
And I think you guys just got a really cool things coming up. Can you tell us some of the things you have coming up, or some, you just ordered, you just got a new person. How's that working? Christian.
Yes, Christian Basil. He is our new co-host with Garrett. He signed on about a month and a half ago and adds just an element of fun and a wisecrack to the show. Thanks to Christian, it's what helped to inspire us to branch out a little and do the radio segment, and that has been a lot of fun to watch them bounce ideas back and forth off of one another, and it just makes things flow. It's just been a great, great time, and we're looking forward to a lot more of that.
Yeah, you can listen to us every Thursday night, Eastern time at 7:00 p.m.
on Krypton Radio.
Okay, when you guys said radio, I didn't recognize that's the radio you were talking about. I keep reading about it. I'm going to have to listen to it now, especially since the conference is done, and then I don't have anything else to do until April. So thank you guys so much. Are there any last minute work or wisdom that you would like to give to authors out there, especially once they get on film? Because I know we can be a little boring.
just relax, have fun, and just don't pay attention to the cameras, and just have a conversation with the host, and everything will run smoothly, and it's just a fun chat.
And just always remember, create, aspire, and inspire. Just keep doing what you do, encourage others to do it, and inspire other people to keep doing what they do. Because as Stephanie said earlier, all boats rise together. It takes all of us.
So when your boat finally arrives and you become the next Jay Leno, don't forget that you said that, because I won't forget, and
I won't forget either.
We won't forget, never.
Terry says she loves that. Create, aspire, and inspire. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions from the audience or online? No? Okay, this room is freezing, and I know everybody would love to get out of it into the warm weather in California and the sunniness. So we have our last speaker.
This has been a presentation at the Inspirational Women in Literature Conference 2018 presented by the Anti-Thought Ladies.